Jonathan Lederman from LSS Law, and today I want to address the top 6 reasons why people might consider filing bankruptcy. Reason number 1, credit problems. Maybe you've obtained a great deal of loans, maybe you've obtained a large number of credit cards, and you've maxed them all out. And now you no longer have access to credit and you can't afford to pay even the minimum payments that are due on those loans or credit cards. That would certainly be a reason to consider filing bankruptcy. Reason number 2, loss of employment or even a cutting down of your hours, which leads to a reduction of your income. Losing a job and cutting income can certainly have a major impact on someone's finances and lead to the inability to pay one's debts as they become due. This is why budgeting is so important, and you should keep track of what are the everyday necessary living expenses that your family has to pay and how will a sudden change in income affect that. And if you find yourself underwater, that's a reason to consider filing bankruptcy. Reason number 3 is spending more than you make. This is similar to reason number 1, but even if you're not doing it by credit, if you're just spending your money on vacations and big screen TVs and extravagant toys and cars that you can't afford, and it's affecting your ability to pay your everyday expenses, then that's a reason to consider filing bankruptcy. Reason number 4, medical costs. Now, nobody really asks to be sick or get into an accident. Those things usually occur at a moment's notice. And if you find yourself in a hospital and the medical bills are racking up, that is definitely a reason to consider filing bankruptcy because those types of debts can be erased. Reason number 5, divorce. A lot of times when someone's going through a divorce and the husband and wife are determining who's going to be responsible for whose debts, and suddenly you find yourself now going to be living in a household of 1 versus 2, or a family where there's only 1 breadwinner or 1 income producer, that would be a reason to consider filing bankruptcy if going forward you're not going to be able to afford your debts as they become due or to pay your everyday necessary living expenses. And reason number 6 would be an unexpected emergency. This is sort of similar to like a medical situation, but if there's just some emergency where life changes at a moment's notice and you weren't prepared for it, and it may cause you to lose income, maybe you have a elderly parent that needs care, and there's just something about your situation that changed from one minute to the next, and you can't afford to pay your debts or your family's own expenses, then that would be a reason to consider filing bankruptcy. There are many others, but if you would like to discuss these or any other reasons or anything else about your financial situation in more detail, please reach out to my office to schedule a no-cost, no-obligation strategy session in which you will sit down with myself or one of the other experienced attorneys in my office, and we will go over all of your options both in and out of bankruptcy and help you make an informed decision that's best for you and your family. If you're not quite ready for that step and you would like to gain access to some additional resources, you can click on the links below. And if you enjoy this video and would like to watch some others in which I answer additional frequently asked questions, you can gain access to those by clicking on the links below as well. Please remember, doing nothing changes nothing. Doing nothing is still making a decision, whether you realize it or not, and it's a poor one at that, in my opinion. You have nothing to lose by simply having a conversation. We're here, ready, willing, and able to help whenever you're ready. Simply pick up the phone.